This house is 4,700.
What is it, including the basement?
No. Including the basement is about 7,200 something.
So 410 including the basement?
Yes, the
So-
basement is done.
So it's done.
Yeah.
So,
So you just use the 410 times 4,700. You get the total.
Maybe just do 5,000. So it's
5,000.
so 2 million.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
The closet,
One night.
for all of the houses that we design, if we don't have a window for that area, we always put a skylight. We always have a skylight. This closet cost us about $20,000. It's not that much.
Yeah, not much.
It's not that much. It's because we didn't use a lot of MDF. As I told you, more MDF, more money. So this is called unit board. So if you look closely inside, it's not solid, right? It's just the veneer. Okay. Skylights. People always think skylights is very expensive. It's a good feature for a luxury home, but it's not. Okay, skylight is extremely cheap. This skylight is $420. That's all. Okay. But you can only do it when you building the house. But in the future, let's say old house, you want to add a skylight, so you have to break the truss, which is not safe to do. So I don't recommend. So you want to add a skylight, you can only add the skylights in between the trusses. Don't break them. But during construction, because our truss is custom fabricated, so we can have a big opening to put the skylights. Skylight is extremely cheap. Okay? It's nothing expensive. And the skylights never leak.
Yeah, that's the question.
Yes. So when you see a house leaking around skylights, it's not because the skylights is leaking. It's because the flat roof is leaking. It looks like skylights leaking. Skylights never leak. It's plastic plus aluminum. Okay. So when you build the framing like this, the skylights has a cap or a lip. It sits over the framing, and then you screw it to the side. So that's why the water doesn't go in like this. So skylights never leak.
Do you ever get like condensation?
You sometimes do, but the skylights, the snow always melts first because it absorbs the heat from inside of the house. Yeah, a little bit condensation. Right. But if you have condensation inside your house, you should get a dehumidifier.
Oh, right.
Technically, it shouldn't be having condensation. The door I want to mention, our designer gave me the task of making all the doors finishing like a piano. So that's why we painted 5 times. So the 4th time I was about to give up, and it still doesn't give me that shiny look. So the last time I painted the 5th time and it gave me this finish. So it looks pretty nice. You can even see the reflection of yourself.
What kind of paint brand do you use?
Oh, Benjamin Moore.
Yeah.
Yes. Benjamin Moore is the best.
Yes.
Don't use Sherwin.
Sherwin-Williams, yeah. Yeah, I really go for Benjamin.
Is glass like more expensive or?
Okay, so there are a couple of different types of railing. So this is called glass railing. It's tempered glass. So when you see a house, you see that iron railing.
Yes.
Right? You see, when you see a railing, it's drilling like this. One step. Like that, it's the cheapest. It's about $90 per linear foot. But when you see a railing sitting on the template,
Yes.
top template, bottom template,
Yes.
only has 1 drill per 4 steps. Those are $190 per linear foot. So railing doesn't necessarily mean it's expensive. It may be cheap. So this glass railing is about $90 per square foot.
So how much? Just roughly.
We spent almost $30,000. Compared to the iron. There's no Wainscoting. Wainscoting means half paneling. Yeah, it's automated. Nobody does that. If you're doing a traditional home, you may as well just do the Wainscoting. And now we all do this apply molding.
How do you apply? Like, how did you?
Okay,
yeah.
So this is a couple of pieces. So this is one piece.
Yeah.
We call it back bend. Yeah. Okay. This is one piece. We call it casing. This is one piece. We call it door stopper. Okay. And this is another piece. We actually call it jam. So this is 1, 2, 3. This one you can have or you don't need to. Okay. This one is 1 inch. This one is ½ inch. This one is 1/4 inch.
different size.
Different sizes. So we apply them together to make this look.
Oh, okay. Before,
It's
okay.
not one piece.
Like a moldings, yeah.
Is this drywall?
This is just dry.
Okay. I get it. Understand.
There's another way of doing this. You use the ½ inch, use this middle one, okay? And then you apply a trim mold to cover this up, go all the way around. That's gonna give you a more traditional look.
It looks very nice. Yeah.
So right now, what will be the like the cost for build a house?
Minimum 350.
Oh, 315. Wow.
350. This house, we landed about 392 before landscaping and staging and chandelier. So after that, we're landed at about 410.
Including land cost, right?
Yes.
Oh,
No. Just the hard construction cost.
4.1 million?
No.
Sorry, we're all confused.
$410 per square foot.
Oh.
Construction mortgage is like, you apply for it, but they're not gonna give you like 2 million right away at once. So what they call, they call it jaws, different jaws, right? For example, TD, they have 30% jaw, 60% jaw, 90% jaw. So what they do is, they send a underwriter or appraiser to your construction site. Right? You have to pay the contractor up front. Let's say you paid 1 million, right? But the appraiser came and he appraised your house 800,000. So they just give you 800,000. They're not paying you 1 million.
Yeah.
And then you have to reach certain stage in order for them to send out the appraiser to do the appraisal. Right? So you may have to get your house 90% done in order to get the last payment. So when you see a lot of houses under construction, it takes 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Most of them are doing construction work.
Oh.
So the given days, the rate roughly with
8 to 12%.
8 to 12. Yeah, we saw some country never finished, so we figured
A
out.
couple of problems. Maybe one of the
Financial,
problem.
yeah,
The other one's maybe project management.
So what's the total square feet for this house?
This house is 4,700.
What is your including the basement?
No, including the basement is about 7,200 something.
So 410 including the basement.
Yes, the
So-
basement is done.
So it's done.
Yeah.
So,
So you just use the 410 times 4,700. You get the total.
Maybe just do 5,000. So it's
5,000.
so 2 million.
Yeah. That's what I
But
thought,
like
yeah,
if
yeah.
you don't
you have a lot,
demolish the whole
then
house,
you can
just
build
like
it, yeah.
doing the inner renovation, what will be the cost?
There's no cap. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I personally bought a faucet from $6,000 faucet.